Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the markets currently. 4:04 p.m., July 12, 2021, Monday. How about that? Just another Monday. Markets were up again. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. I appreciate that. Hope everyone had a great weekend. We're back at it today. I'm going to go with today was a decent day. Definitely slower, and I was just... what I've been doing the last few weeks has really been working. I mean, it can all change in a heartbeat, but I'm just remaining patient. If I make mistakes, I take my mistake and learn from it and then move on and try not to press into some damaging moments. And I think I did that today. I was actually trading myself. Mainly what I mean by that is, I'm in two rooms. I have Benzinga, I have new SGOC services and all this other stuff going off. And I followed a couple guys today in one of the rooms just based on their idea. It wasn't like I was following them like, oh, they're in, I'm getting in. It was just their idea. And I liked the idea. And the two times I did that, I lost on those trades. So here we'll get into it. Why don't we just get into it one by one. Roku was one of those. It's a troubled name. I think it was up a little bit of money at the time. Let me turn this off real quick. The pre and post market, and I was trying to take a break on a move down, bending back up, and it kind of just did this move here and flushed down on me. After I looked at it, I said to myself, what the hell are you doing? Why were you even looking at this? It's all the way down, move below the moving averages. It was a bad trade. It was a dumb trade. I was following a really solid trader. Not following, I was saying, because I liked his idea, because it was kind of like in a balanced position with the markets curling up. The NASDAQ moving back up scenario. It's pretty good on the daily, just a bad day because it did gap up. It did gap up, but it just pulled back a little too far, I think, for me to get in it. And I took an $87 loss. On 200 shares, I actually took some off for a gain on 50 shares. And then, Roku has like 70-cent spreads. And it's not a stock I really want to be in unless I have a really good news event. And I think I'm going to stick to that rule going forward. Anyway, AUUD was another one in my other room following a break here of the 6 level, and there was a big seller at the 95 level, 599. If you look at the high, it went up to 599, but there's a huge seller at 595. With a huge seller with 3 million traded, and at the time there was only probably less than a million. Took out the 95. I got in. And then it went up to 99, and look what it did. Just flushed down. I took a hit on that one. So that kind of sucked, because if it went through 6, we've seen this thing move in the past few weeks, couple weeks. It's made some pretty big moves from 3 to 9. I thought it would continue and break out this 6 level. You can see the last 2 days. So there's good reason for this trade, and it wasn't like I was falling in at him because he was getting in it. It was because I liked the trade setup, and it wasn't my find, and this happens a lot. Where I take, and then I look at a different trade they call out and it works, you know what I mean? So it has nothing to do with that. I did like the 6 break. It was a possible break of an inside day, which if you look on this candle, it was 601. A 601 break here would have really triggered it to move up. And unfortunately, it dropped a whole point from my exit, or from my entry pretty much, because it went down to below 5 points. It went to 487. So luckily I got out of that one. Seed. I don't know what really happened there. Disney was probably my mistake of the day. Look at this, just melting up. It's up 4.5% almost. 761 on Disney. Couldn't find my way in on a couple of these candles. I just feel like, I want to trade a stock and I want it to move in my favor. I don't want to sit with 3 or 4 cents for like 10 minutes in my favor, or 3 or 4 cents against me. I just don't have that mindset. That's not my trading style. Firming up that might be something I want to do in the future, but it's one of those ones where right now I'm not. And in this case, this was a news event. I had just gotten back and I got to it late, jumped in with 200 shares, and it went up right in my favor. I made like $15, and then it went up another 30 or 40 cents. And then I tried getting in again because the news started rotating, and I lost all that and then some. And then I got in again and got back to like -5. So I just walked away from Disney. But man, what a move. Actually, you look at this, you would think, how did you lose money on Disney today? Well, just bad timing, I would say. MDIA was the crazy name of the day, one of the many crazy names. Definitely some good entry options in here, and I took the break of the 15 levels. I was playing at the highs because I knew the shorts were just getting hammered in this thing. And if you look at it now, they're still getting beat up. I think it went over 17 in the after hours, and it'll probably go over 17 once again. A couple halts in there. Look at this falling wedge on the 5-minute breakout here inside these moving averages. Just a nice move up, falling down, moving up, falling down, moving up. There was a couple inside bars on it. Just difficult fast trader where you're going to get your head cut off if you don't sell quick enough. And I just sold it for 25 on 100 shares. It was just one of those trades where I just wanted to be in the action, and I was just testing my skills. And fortunately, I got a good trade in it. CLDX. I really don't remember what happened on this one, to be honest with you. So let's move on. VIAC was a news event here. Gasparino said something about they're still looking to sell Viacom. I got on this and got out with 200 shares. Just got out way too early. Left at least 50 cents on the table on this one. Only walking away with $33 hurts a bit, but I've seen Viacom do the opposite, where just kind of you can see it here, where this was the bad news days. So we're still below all these moving averages, and the news wasn't confirmed of a sale or anything. It was just they're looking to sell. Anyway, space, biggest news player of the weekend, Virgin Galactic doing the whole Branson flying to the moon. I mean, he's not, but just they did an offering. What kind of crappy play would they do? I mean, they're just trying to make some money, and they did an offering. So I got on a short trade on space. Made a quick $36 and probably could have gotten 2 more points after that. It just kept falling. But like I said, I have a hard time holding on to things, and in this case, I just let it go. J&J, unfortunately, the vaccine is potentially causing an autoimmune disease. If you look it up, I forgot the name, but if you research J&J autoimmune disease, the CDC or the FDA is going to start announcing it. It's kind of sad. It's like one of those ones that really attack your nervous systems. It could be from poultry, it could be from the flu, it could be from multiple things. But if it's from the vaccine, that sucks. And so we'll just keep an eye on that and other vaccine players. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Tilray was a news event. I did have the Viacom news on recording, I believe, and I did have the J&J on recording because J&J was a short play. Tilray was a news event here. Just more announcement of, more government love for marijuana. So I got on that, made a quick $57. That was nice. SGOC, the player of last week, just kind of looked for a breakup, and it was kind of starting my day with it. A couple trades in it. Dangerous player, though. Really dangerous coming back up to the north side. But minimal trading for the most part. But I got $99 on it, and I was pretty happy with that. 123 to close out the day. This Roku, take that away, it would have been a $200 day, I think. I really think that's where I should have been at today. That Roku trade was just not my game plan, and I kind of forced that one. Other than that, I thought I was trading pretty well. Obviously, not holding on to a Disney trade, not holding on to the Viacom, not holding on to the J&J, and possibly the MDIA. I mean, I was trading at the 15s, and that's, what's it at right now? It was at 16.5. Now it's at 15, but it's just these are tough traders, and it can be really risky. You can see it made new highs, and now it's falling off. I bet by tomorrow we'll see this thing turn back up and test the highs. There's just a lot of positive momentum on this stock, and the shorts are going to get squeezed with a short float or small float. Anyway, that was the day. We'll continue the rest of the week. Make sure you subscribe for new, like the video, share the video, and comment. I will be back tomorrow. You guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.